right, man. What's up, y'all? I'm Jordan Anderson. This is the Real and Raw podcast, man. I'm Agent Zero. I'm here with my guest, Donovan, man, one of the big time stars of the Baller Show, man. We about to get ready. So, you feel me? I appreciate you, my dog.
Sir.
You feel me coming on? You feel me? It's the first episode of the podcast. You feel me? I'm trying to make history. The first, not too many college athletes really had, podcasts or their own show. So, I'm just trying to do something different, man. But you feel me? Appreciate you for coming on, man. How everything been going for you?
Man, it's been good, bro, man. I want to give you flowers, man, for, doing this, bro. Like, this is, this different, just kind of pivoting and doing different things outside of football, man. So I commend you, man, for just, stepping out of your comfort zone.
Definitely.
But I'm doing good, bro. I can't complain, man. God is good. I'm up. I'm moving, man. I'm healthy. So
Got you. Can't
I ain't got no complaints, bro. Just happy to be here, man.
Got you. Amen to that. Amen to that. So, about to just kick into the show. Just tell us, everybody, you feel me, where you come from, feel me, how you get into the acting business, how you get into how you got to UCLA, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, man. Well, like you said, man, I'm Donovan Carter. Man, I was born in Washington, D.C.
Ooh, D.C.,
Yeah,
okay.
DMV, man. But I actually grew up out here in Southern California. Grew up in the Valley, San Fernando Valley.
Okay.
A18, that's what I say. But
how far is that from L.A.?
L.A., see, that's
I'm new out here. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's all good, because, like, people, like, when outside or even LA, they like, we're in LA, because they want to see, like, if you from LA, which is like, South Central Compton.
Got you.
But I'm in the suburbs, about 30 minutes outside the city, which is
when I first got out here, I thought LA was just like one city as a whole, but I didn't know it was like different like areas within LA, like which is like basically cities for.
Yeah, it's LA spread out, man. It go all the way, like, I feel like people just think like downtown LA.
Yeah.
I think that's LA or like the hood.
Okay.
But like it go from like, near the water, near the airport, downtown, Culver City, all the way to like where I was at the Valley, which is like about like 30 minutes, Depends on traffic out here, which is always
crazy, man.
Yeah. But yeah, grew up out there, man. My dad, born and raised in LA.
Okay.
Wanted to get me out of LA, go to the suburbs, so I can focus on school, focus on ball. Cause LA, it's different. Some parts is different.
Definitely.
And started playing football when I was 10 years old, bro.
Okay.
And then fell in love with it, played all the way from, elementary school, played Pop Warner football. That's what we called it out here.
Yep.
And played high school, of course. Start getting better, start developing, start getting recruited my 11th grade year.
Okay.
And yeah, man, UCLA, they came, recruited me. I probably had like 8-10 scholarships.
Okay.
But my top 3 was UCLA, Arizona State, and Washington.
Okay.
And was gonna stay on, on the Pac-10 at that time.
Oh.
Want to stay on the West Coast. But man, UCLA, man, I don't know, man. I got on campus and I just fell in love with it, man. It wasn't like my dream school. I didn't even think UCLA was gonna recruit me because just academic wise. But went to the campus, fell in love, and also got connected with the people I was committed with. My fellow recruits, like we got to know each other, because actually when I got there, the coach that recruited me, he got fired.
Yeah.
So then Rick Neuhausel came in and he kind of had to like re-recruit me, and but me and my fellow future classmates, we was like, you know what? We just gonna stay together and we gonna try to change the culture.
That's a big thing too, because that's the same thing that happened to me for real when I was getting recruited by Bowling Green at first. The coach that had recruited me and I committed to, he got fired. And then literally, like, I'm like, everybody in the chat, like, yeah, what y'all gonna do? You're gonna decommit. And then me, I had a couple big offers, so everybody thought I was gone once that happened. So then
what was you thinking? What was your other options?
So really, man, with me, I got offers at when I first started high school, like 10th grade going to 11th, I had some big offers. My first offer was Syracuse.
Okay.
And then with me being greedy, I was not thinking, man, I was waiting for them big offers like Michigan State, Ohio State, not thinking like the schools that's recruiting me now that, you feel me, that's the ones you should look at, don't be waiting. But yeah, I was waiting too long, and then I didn't know nothing about recruiting class filling up, and like you can only have 25 scholarships. So that's what really got me going. So really when I started was like, all right, now it's time to commit.
Yeah.
Coach is like, well, you know, our class already full. We was trying to get you, but you wasn't, you feel me, wasn't budging. And they was like, you either gotta wait until somebody decommit or just be ineligible. I'm like, man, that's crazy. And then with me being like one of the top players in the state, this is the first year that the early signing day came out. So everybody is for me. They waiting for me to sign early. So I'm like, dang, I gotta figure something out. So then I think it was between. At first, it was between Syracuse, Iowa, and then the MAC schools. It was between Toledo and Bowling Green.
Gotcha.
That was right. They right there, hour and 30 from the crib. You know, it's right down 75 from Detroit. So I feel like that was close enough where my family can come, or if something happened, I can get back home.
I got you.
But yeah, when that was going on, I was like, well, my coach was saying like, yeah, maybe you feel me, you can just lock something in right now for something to fall back on, and then going into your senior season, if something pop up, you feel me, you got it. So yeah, I committed to Bowling Green, you know, just not even thinking of it for real, but I was, you know, committed to Bowling Green. Then they were saying like, yeah, you know, you #1 in our class, you got a good chance of playing as a freshman. And you feel me, that woke my eyes up for real. You know, I'm trying to play immediately. And then while my senior year, I had a couple coaches come just look at me, like coaches from Iowa. And then on signing day, it was a lot of big schools trying to get me to flip. But then I was like, man, I ain't gonna do it like that, man. I ain't nobody's second chance, you know, or second option. I really wasn't going for it. So
I feel you, bro. I gotta stand on your
you gotta
stand on your manhood, man, for sure.
Literally. But yeah, I know.
It's tricky because like when my coach got fired, it's like, then you know, you try to figure out like what you want to do, and like back then. Sound crazy. We just had the first signing day. Yeah. So I was just like, man, I'm just like already, like you said, scholarships already filling up. I don't even know they got a spot for me. And like I just knew I wanted to go to UCLA anyway, man. Like it was just the education good. I was from LA. I'm home. This home, man. And like I said, me and my future teammates, we just bonded. We was like, man, we gonna change the coach. It don't matter who the coach is. We gonna change the coach.
We definitely did the same thing. Just that bond building with the recruits that's gonna become your future teammates. That's big for sure.
Yeah, that brotherhood, man. It's everything, man. Definitely miss it like when you get done, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
That same brotherhood, but yeah, that's crazy. My coach, he said the same thing when I was getting recruited. He showed me like the positions, and he was all like, all right, now, because I think it was only three scholarships for my position.
Okay.
And he was like 2 people committed. So he's like, he showed me like my name and all the other people they was recruiting. He's like, if anybody committed, like I got to call everybody and tell them, never mind. I'm like, I'm committing there, and I'm gonna give you a soft commitment, like
literally. And that happened to me before with another college. A coach came into the school, called me in his office. Yeah, we're gonna offer you. Woo. They like, yeah, we wanna get you on campus as soon as possible with your parents so you can visit. You feel me? Da. And then maybe not even 5 hours later that night, got a call. Yeah, somebody committed. We gotta take your offer back. I'm like, it's crazy, man. That's when I was like, this is really a business.
Yeah, it's a business.
For sure.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy business, man.
But so once you got on UCLA, man, just tell me how that transition from, you know, high school just to UCLA and just feel me college and just in general.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. Cause when I first got in, we started summer school right away. Like we started summer school, so I'm taking classes. Like I literally graduated high school on like a Thursday, and then I gotta start summer school Monday. Like,
oh wow.
So I had like just that weekend off. So we got right to it. Got right in the spring. Got right in the summer practices, and just showing just how like. Just how hard you got to work, man. You know, you got to really love the game when you get to college. I learned quick because you got to get up every day, bust your butt. You got to go to class, you know, time management. But it was also fun too. You know, you got your freedom. You growing up. You a young boy. You become into, you know, a young man, a man. Yeah. You got responsibilities. But it was a lot, man. It took a minute for me to like adjust. Not more like the speed, but just like everything going on. UCLA's a quarter system.
Yeah,
trying to figure out
way different, man. I came out here, they're like a quarter system. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's fast, bro.
It's crazy.
And I ain't stupid, but I never been like no brainiac. Like I didn't really. School wasn't like I played ball I went to school for ball, you know, like the school.
I ain't come here for school. I came here for football.
Yeah, like, and I'm just like, man, if it wasn't for ball, that's what kept me eligible. That's what kept me like.
That was your drive, your motivation factor, right?
Kept me going. But then also looking back now, I'm older. Like, man, I wish you
paid a little more attention.
Just took it more serious and just started off like on a good note. Because I started off slow after like. During my first year, I was on academic probation. Oh wow! Subject to dismissal. Like they was about to
get you out of there, man.
Yeah, so I had to grow up, man. I had to grow up. How to figure out like what am I here for? You know, you here to party or you here to go to school, get your education and ball.
Right.
So but sometimes you need to go through that adversity.
Definitely.
To kind of wake up. And also my time there, we had a bunch of different coaching changes. Like I already said, the dude that recruited me, he got fired before I got there. Yeah. Had a new coach. He kept a couple of the coaches,
but he gonna bring his people in.
Yeah, he brought his people. Then he kept some coaches on defense, but that didn't really work. So every year, like I had 2 head coaches my whole career because Coach Moore came in my last year, and then but every year I had a different position coach, a different defensive coordinator every year. So going through the football politics too. Like you said, it's business. So going through like this coach ain't recruit me, so he don't know me, so he you ain't owe nothing in this world, but he ain't recruit me, so some coaches like me, some coaches don't. So every year, every spring ball, I'm fighting just to get on the field. Like not even like you want to start, that's your goal, but I'm just trying to get in the rotation.
Right.
So I was going through that, which was like kind of made like some years better than others, Some years is more fun than others.
Right.
But like I said, I wanted for that brotherhood, like my teammates, pushing me on. Cause it was sometimes, bro, I was like, man, I don't know if this for me, you want to quit, you over it. Like I'm waking up, I'm busting my butt every day. Like for what? I'm not even getting no, I don't feel like I'm getting no fair chance.
Right.
And you know, like not even no, you're not cocky, like you humble, but you know, like
you better than the person.
I'm better than this dude or just as good.
I'm telling you, I know.
And they making mistakes.
I know for sure.
So just kind of going through that perseverance, man. But made me who I am today. So
yeah, definitely.
I don't have no regrets. Like if I had to look back, because even now, you could transfer like how you came in, and I'm like, because like I feel like one little change could just. Change your whole life. The whole life.
Yeah, one decision can help you for sure.
Yeah, so I stuck it out, and got my degree. Went to because I was thinking about leaving, but I'm like, all right,
okay.
What am I gonna do? I either got to go to JUCO, bounce back, or I got to go to respectfully like who cares state, and Delaware or some shit like, and I ain't gonna be happy either. I'm be like, this is terrible. So I just stuck it out, man. Made it do what it do. Play ball as long as I could. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna figure it out when it's time.
No, yeah, definitely that perseverance where that definitely hit different for sure. Cause that's how I was when I first got into college. With me just being a starter, you feel me? I'm the man in high school, man, top player in the state, all of that. And I come here and I'm 3rd on the depth chart. Yeah, crazy, man. I'm like, ain't no way. And then literally, like I said, all the coaching staff they got fired. So then it's an old grumpy man that they coached NFL for 40 years on defense. Like know everything. You think about to give a freshman a chance? I'm like, oh man. Then when they put me on depth chart and then summer camp, fall camp, my first fall camp.
Yeah.
The worst ever. I wouldn't wish that on nobody else in my life, man. I'm telling you.
It was tough.
What camp? People know the first fall camp at Bowling Green State University, the worst ever. The worst ever. We was getting up at like 5:30 when leaving at 10 p.m.
Jeez.
Crazy.
How'd y'all do that year?
Bruh. 3-9.
Oh, yeah,
you feel me? Literally.
That was pointless. Yeah.
But no, it's just the fact, like, you feel me? I was calling my mom like during fall camp. I'm like, man, this shit, like, how you like it? Like, what's going on? I'm like, I hate it here. Like, you feel me? Like, I ain't playing, I ain't doing none of that. And then, like, I talked to my coach. You feel me? He like, well, he like, you ain't did nothing. You feel me? Like, what you expecting something? I'm like, and that stuck with me. I'm like, you right, everybody got to start over. And then that's when I'm like, I just got to, you feel me, dig deep and grind. Like, I ain't did nothing. And then, like you said, like, you feel me, it's people in front of you that ain't better than you and they making mistakes, but you feel me, they still getting that opportunity. Yeah. So it's just like, you gotta put your head down and grind, man. That's really what it was. And then even with when I started as a freshman, I got moved up, but because I was grinding, even like you saying, just still persevering. Like you feel me? I was starting, but like we wasn't winning for real. We was going 3-9. I think we went 3-9. Second year it was COVID year, so we only had 5 games. We went 0-5. And yeah, crazy. Then the next year we got a little bit better. We had a big upset, but we still only won 4 games. And then this last year we finally got some stuff cooking when 6-6 made a bowl game. But it's just
so you went to a bowl game.
Yeah,
man.
just
That's
like
cool.
it's like the perseverance out of them 4 years. You feel me? It's like you feel me. I didn't stay down and was grinding the whole time for sure.
Especially coming from like a winning program, you know, like if you was good in high school and. Yeah, that was tough for me because my senior year, we only lost 1 game.
Literally.
And going to UCLA, we was 4-8. And I'm just like, man, like what's I'm not used to losing.
You ain't here to this and getting blew out by getting 40 points.
And then honestly, like the people that was there, like respectfully, like they was used to losing.
Yeah,
and
so the culture was already wrong. Yeah.
I'm like, y'all don't care. Then it kind of like gets on you like, well, shit, why am I caring? Like you already not giving me you already not letting me you're not letting me compete. We suck.
Right.
They don't care. So I'm like, shit, what am I caring
what
for?
You putting your all in for? I get it.
I was just, just trying to navigate through that, find your identity. And then finally when Coach Moore came in, he kind of like switched all that up, which I was.
What year was that?
That was my last year. That was 2012.
2012?
Yeah, so like I wish he was there the whole time, honestly. But it is what it is. Like, I appreciate Coach New for giving me opportunity because he didn't have to as well honor my scholarship.
Yeah. His son, the receivers coach.
Yeah, he the receiver coach, little Jerry, man. Shout out Jerry, man. He a good
cool
dude.
Yeah,
cool, Jerry good coach, man. And his dad was cool too. It just sometimes it just don't work out. Yeah.
Who was on that team that is anybody that was in the league?
Man, EK still in the league. Eric Kendricks.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Brett Hundley.
He played for the Chargers.
Yeah, he played for the Chargers now. Yeah.
I played with bro too, by the way.
Oh, you played with EK?
The Chargers. Yeah, I'm saying with the Chargers. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nah, he nice, bro.
Yeah, that's my user player.
Yeah, nah. EK nice, bro. Like he different. Like. He's still in the league for a reason.
Yeah.
A-Bar, he not in the league right now. A lot of dudes kind of toward the end of their career, which is crazy. But yeah, A-Bar was on the team. My boy Jonathan Franklin.
Okay.
He got drafted. He got hurt though, but he worked for the Rams. He the all-time leading rusher at UCLA.
Yeah.
I said Hundley, Dayton Jones. Cassius Marsh.
Okay.
We had a few, man. We had a few people like before that was dogs too, but they just didn't. We just wasn't winning. They didn't get the opportunity.
Like you said, he was the all-time leading rusher, but you feel me? I wasn't winning. So.
Yeah, it was tough, man. But yeah, he was just grinding, like you said. Put your nose out. Just keep working.
That's how you gotta be for real.
Yeah, if you ain't winning, you might as well get your own.
Literally, that's how
your accolades. Yeah,
that's how it be for real. For real. That's what man, you trying to help your team the best, but it's like, hey, you gotta. At the end of the day, you gotta put that work in.
Yeah, you have to, because you got goals. Whatever your goals, especially if you want to go to league, man, you gotta produce. You gotta make plays. You gotta have stats, so you gotta do what you gotta do for your family, your legacy.
Yeah, production definitely big. So, how you get into the acting business?
Yeah, man.
UCLA.
Yeah, man. After I got done, I was training. Wanted to still pursue football.
Okay.
But that's only because I didn't know what I wanted to do. Honestly, like I should have had a plan B. Should have networked. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. But I was like, I still want to play ball.
How is that? My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
How is that like the realization moment of, you feel me, after football, like what you gonna do now once, you feel me, it ain't no league?
Shit, it's scary, bro.
Yeah, I heard it a couple of times. I heard a couple of times where people been like, "Yeah, you ain't gonna know what to do." But obviously, I don't want to go through that right now. But everybody gonna go through it for sure.
Yeah, it's scary, bro. I mean, hopefully, it work out and you don't have to worry about it till later. Like you already in the league.
Once you out of the league,
you got some cushion. You feel me? I can figure it out. But yeah, before that, it's scary because But I mean, I had a feeling before. Cause my senior, I kind of knew, cause I wasn't playing as much, and I'm just like, dog, you ain't even playing now. Like, how you gonna get to the league? But I just wasn't ready to face that it's over. So I was like, I'm just gonna ride its pause until the wheels fall off. And then, but I wasn't ready to face reality. And then when I got cut, then it was really like reality hit me. It was like, I'm on the way back home and I'm just like, man, like it's really over. Like, shit, I'm crying. I'm just like, man, you know, it's like getting your heart broke. Like,
for real.
You know, like you about to propose to like love your life and she say no. And you like,
man, what?
You like, what? I didn't got the ring.
I ain't gonna lie.
I got the house. Like, I got things. I got things in
crash
play.
out, boy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's always tough, but like it's life. You feel me? Like, can't feel bad. You know, you can't feel down on yourself. You know, you gonna go through it.
Go through a rough patch.
But can't feel down on yourself. You gotta get yourself out that hole. And I was just like, man, I gotta figure it out. It ain't here, and it's gonna be something. And at the time, I didn't even think it was gonna be acting. I just was like, I just gotta do something because all my friends was in the league or they was doing things.
Yeah.
And my thing was like, man, I don't want to get left behind. Like a year from now, like shit, I'm still trying to kick it with my homies because you know how it is. You evolving, you growing, and you see people that's not, and you know. You gotta leave some of the people behind, and it's unfortunate. It's tough. Like, it's part of life, you know. I mean, even probably being out here right now, you in California.
Yeah.
Some of the people back home, you know, you gonna talk to, you gonna text, but
it ain't
busy.
It ain't gonna be the same. And I tell, well, basically. Hopefully, like some people do understand that, but for the most part, a lot of people do understand that. Like, I'd be busy for real, just with like doing football and school. Like, they don't know like the athlete schedule how it is in college already. But then you feel me, especially with me doing this, now it's gonna add on to that. But I feel like for the most part, people have been understanding about what that is, and like some of my closest friends, like we don't talk every day, but they know it's like, look, they can call me anytime. You feel me? Something happened, they know I'm there. You feel me? One call away. So I feel like that's the best part about our bond and our relationship. But I always tell myself that, like, I always be like, man, whatever I do, I know I can't go back to Detroit and you feel me, just not be, you feel me, not be somebody, be a regular person. Like, I done did all of this so far. It's like I can't go back. You feel me?
You won't, bro. Like, I feel like that's like things like that, you know, just keep me on mind, keep me your mental. But yeah, to answer your question again, it was tough, bro. It was tough, but you got to go through it, you know. Just like how you said, I want to go back to Detroit. I was like, man, I got goals, I got things I want to do, and then but still didn't know like what I want to do. But I said, you know, it's not in this house. I gotta get out. I gotta figure it out. You know, the world is about networking and meeting folks. So I was like, you know, what better place to do than to go back to UCLA? And I went back, talked to my coaches. I was like, hey, because I was applying for jobs, you know, trying to do things, but you know, being a student athlete, we don't got time, you know, you find the time for this, which is a blessing. But we don't got time to intern, we don't got time to work.
I had no regular job.
You know, I didn't have no resume, like I didn't have no work experience. So I'm going in there trying to get a job, and they like, nah, where's your experience?
Yeah, literally.
And I'm getting confused. I'm like, well, how do you get experience if you don't give me a chance? I'm getting frustrated. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go back to school. I was like, I figured, you know, they got these boosters. They got these donors. I'm like, man, somebody got to be hiring. Like,
connections, relationships, for sure,
And I was like, I'll start in the mailroom. I don't care. Like, I'm on my now I'm in a real world, and now I'm like, I got bills. I got real life.
It's different in a real.
And I'm like, shh. I'm trying to live a straight path. Like, I ain't trying to. I don't want to, you know, because it could go one or two ways for you.
Definitely, yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? I don't want to go to jail, and I don't want to die. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it the right way. It might take a long time. So I was just hungry to do whatever. And then, my coaches gave me a number about doing commercials. So that's how like I got it. That's how I got onto set, got to like learn about, you know, the business. I was like just a extra just in the background doing like football commercials. So I was like, okay, this cool. Like, you know, I was enjoying it. And I was auditioning, doing stuff for like, you know, commercials. But like most time they just wanted like, your body type.
They just wanted the body.
Yeah, they just want a body. I would say like a couple like 1-2 liners. You know, I didn't get booked for nothing, but like I was getting like callbacks. Which I'm like, okay, that's cool. But still wasn't like I want to be on the acting thing. I was just like, I saw the commercials was cool because you get the decent money and you don't gotta do too much. But then randomly through the grace of God, man, the coaches got an email about Ballers because they was looking for football players to audition for the role. They had an open casting call. So I think they had actors do it. But I don't know, they probably just didn't like what they were seeing, or it wasn't authentic. So I just randomly got an email, dog, and at the time, man, like I said, I didn't have nothing going on with the jobs. I didn't have no plan B. And honestly, when I got the email, I wasn't even gonna go because you know, I feel like fear set in because you like this is something I ain't never did.
Yeah, it's out your comfort zone.
Yeah, out of my comfort zone, exactly. And I was doing a commercial and I wasn't getting booked for that. So, you know, you got that little voice in your head that kind of, like you know, say things. But then luckily, like I talked to one of my other teammates, he had the same opportunity. And I talked to my pops, and my pops is just like, man, you know, what the hell else you got going on? Just go for it.
Literally,
and I'm just like, and I was like, all right, Pop, you know, you're right. So then, I went for it, man, and man, best decision I ever made in my life, man. It was a game changer, bro. And with no experience, like zero, like I'm off the streets, you know.
Literally,
like literally, like, but I was natural. I was young, cheap. They was like, shit, we gonna get this dude a chance, and I was like, that's all you need. That's all you need in this world, man. Even to this day, all you need is a chance, and you know, thank God, I showed up. Like I didn't know what I was doing, but I used like the things I learned in ball and the things I learned in life, and I was just me. And man, it worked out, man. God is good, man.
Definitely. No, that's crazy. Just to be on that type of platform with no experiences, it's crazy.
It was nuts.
You don't see too many opportunities like that, man.
Man, none. And people was mad. They was, I mean, some people was hot. They was happy, but then there be people in the business like 20 years. And they be trying, they be like, what? You just want to, this your first audition? Hit go, dog. And then shit. After that, I was like, yeah, this is what I wanted. I got on set. They say get the bug. I got the bug. I say, yeah, I want to do this forever.
Man,
it was a good time, man. Like great experience.
I said, how was that experience? Just cause you on a set with The Rock, man. Like what's crazy is, bro, like when that show first came out, man, I'm like, yeah, this is crazy. I'm like, this is crazy for.
And you was younger too.
Yeah, I was young for.
You was a freshman, or was you even in college, or no?
I wasn't in college. I was. When did the show come out?
It came out 2014. The first season.
I was in. I think I was just getting in high school. If that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I was talking with my oldest brother. I'm like, yeah, this show crazy, man. Like you watch the show, I'm like, nah. And then like like I said, it's heavy actors on there. You got The Rock, obviously. The dude Joe, he done been in some crazy
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah, I'm like, it's like you've been around. It's all types of athletes in there, everything. Like, how was that experience though?
Man, it was dope, man, because like everybody kind of knew where I was at. Like, beginning, I felt like a rookie or like freshman. Yeah, and you got. It's like I feel like it's like. You know, it's like if I went to like an Alabama or like Ohio State, or you got all these like all these dudes that's already established and they already got a name for themselves. But it was cool, man. It was such a good experience. Everybody was kind, bro. Everybody was cool. It really felt like I was on a team again.
Right.
Like going from UCLA, and then that's the thing I kind of missed a lot was like that team aspect and just being the camaraderie and everything. But everybody kind of understood like the big picture. And we all, as a cast, we all clicked like as soon as we got there. Like wasn't no ego, wasn't no nobody and no entitlement, no prima donnas, whatever you want to say. Like everybody knew the objective, and they knew like it was, they knew like the potential of like what it was going to be. And then it kind of like eased the pressure off me a little bit because I'm like, all right, these people is professional, just like ball. All I gotta do is my job. All I gotta do is. My character name is Vernon. All I gotta do is be the best Vernon. I'm gonna show up, and I'm gonna know that I'm gonna know that they gonna do their thing. They gonna do their thing, and I can just have a day. Yeah. Just like in ball, all I gotta do is I'm D line. I got this A gap or B gap. I know backer. I know my backers gonna do their thing. People on left and right, everybody gonna do their job. So let's have fun. Let's have a day.
Definitely. How was it working with the Rock?
Man, surreal, bro. Like, cause I was a big wrestling fan growing up.
Exactly.
Like I don't watch wrestling too much now.
No, don't worry, it's fake. Once I found out it's fake, man, it hurt my feelings, man.
Yeah. When I just got older, but then people that really be like on the wrestling stuff too. But excuse me, I'm such a big wrestling fan, bro. So when I met him, I was just like. I'm starstruck. I ain't gonna lie. But it was tough because the first time I met him, we had a table read, and like nobody's met him, so everybody's starstruck. Yeah. So I really didn't get a chance to like. I just kind of said, "What's up?" Introduce myself, and then that was it. And then it wasn't until like we came back. Well, I did when I did the pilot too. The scene I'm talking to him on the phone, but he not even in the scene with me, so I didn't even get to meet him like when we did the first episode. Like I didn't see him again. Like we did the first episode January, and then we didn't start filming till November, like later that year.
Dang, that's crazy.
So I didn't see him till November.
Right.
And like now we in it. Now the show got picked up, and we had a scene. My first scene was the first day of work is my scene. I'm working with him.
Right.
And yeah, we like, cause like you don't really get to interact too much with him beforehand, cause he just busy. Like
I'm saying he probably busy.
He get on set when he went. So you see him when it's time to go. So we didn't really rehearse, and they just throw me in the fire.
Yeah.
And they like action. And pause, I locked eyes with him, and I couldn't think of nothing, dog. I'm like, they was like, I didn't, not one line, you just go brain dead.
Yeah.
So actually I had to go to the side. I was like, I had to get out of, I need to
tighten up.
Yeah, I had to tighten up, I had to get myself together. But he came through, man, grabbed me on the shoulder. It was like, man, like, you good, bro. Like, we believe in you.
Right.
You here for a reason. Cause he probably seen, you can see the fear. You can see it in the eyes.
When somebody see you ain't supposed to see you, yeah, okay.
So like he could see, but like, he liked that he lead by example, and like he like, I'm glad for that. He gave me that pep talk, but a lot of times, he just lead like how like I said, example on set, like he cool with everybody, everybody name. He easy to work with, man. Like who you see why he's so blessed. Yeah, he a good person, man.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah, he like, you ain't gonna hear nobody say nothing bad about him. And I'll work with him anytime, and like I feel like in this business, some you run into people where you like, I'm cool. Even on the team, some of your teammates you rock with, like we all brother, but some like after practice,
football, you ain't really hanging with them.
I'm not about to hang out with you, respectfully.
It'd be like that for like, you just ain't in my dynamic, man. You don't roll high, roll. I can't even. We cool from a distance.
Yeah,
it just be like that for real.
Yeah, but he cool though. Like he just, man, busy, man. Like just to see how he just balance everything with his family, work, and then outside of work, his business and everything. Like he just a true inspiration, bro. And he has been a blessing working with him. In the beginning, most of my stuff was with him. Yeah. And it was just, it was amazing to have, and like, and just use that and like do what I want with it.
Got you. I know you had in the show, you had like a close relationship with supposed to be Reggie. Like, did that like correspond or like correlate to like real life, or?
Yeah, I mean, with him or just
not just with him, because like I know like y'all was in the relationship. I mean, y'all was in the show. Y'all relationship was close. Like that's like your right hand.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, it was different because like I never knew him beforehand,
right?
And like he wasn't like, I had auditioned 10 times for the show.
Okay,
but his character wasn't booked yet. So like, cause he wasn't even in the pilot.
Right.
They put him in like later in the season. Excuse me. So I didn't really meet him until like later on in the process.
Right.
Then I feel like his was like sped up a little bit more than mine. And all of a sudden it's like he booked and he your best friend. Yeah. And I just like, man, I don't even know this dude. So beforehand we was like really hanging out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's just hard for me to like
you feel me,
to pretend to be boys, and I don't even know you.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
So I'm like, you know what? Like, let's hang out. And it was crazy because the first season he got hired late, so he didn't even have a spot. So he actually like, I told him like, man, you could just, stay with me till your spot get ready. So he sit in it, and like we both on a potential hit show. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's still the grind though. Like,
right.
we sharing a spot. Like he ain't even got a place. He got to sleep on a blow up mattress. Right. But I'm just like, man, we still in the grind. Like, like we ain't there yet, but like we gonna get there. Yeah. But nah, he hella cool, bro. He from LA South Central. Okay. Man, cool dude. Obviously our relationship grew over time, and then we would see a lot of each other, because most of my scenes was, all of my scenes was with him. Yeah, but man, he a cool dude. Like, man, cool dude. Hell, he a comedian, funny dude. Like, he didn't play no ball, but we got a lot of things in common. Yeah, right. And like, still check up on my guy today, man, because he in the new Power.
Okay, so really? Yeah, that's the show, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he in the Raising Kanan one.
Oh man, so, that's what I've been waiting to come back out. Raising Kanan.
Yeah, I think December will come out.
Okay, yeah.
So definitely tap in with him, man, just to because like I feel like it's kind of like ball. Like anybody I play ball with is like, you my brother.
Yeah.
So it's like anybody I work with, man. If we get that bond, and you know, like you a friend for life.
Right. I got you. So like the dynamic of the show was crazy. You know, you got you feel me, sex scenes in the bathroom, the club and stuff, and all of that for real.
HBO.
Like that literally. But was it like that? Did it turn over to like in real life? Like say you feel me, if y'all was going out to the club, like once the show got popping, obviously you know y'all out in LA or y'all in Miami, you feel me, y'all out, like how was that life like though?
Man, shit.
Like it's the life of an actor. I'm already knowing it's crazy.
Bro. First season was rough because like didn't nobody know the show.
Yeah.
So we still like, you know, we still finessing, we still trying to figure it out. Like, but second season, oh man, it was on the cracking. Like I felt like I played for the Heat out there. Like we moving like I'm getting in more than the dudes on the Dolphins. Like, but it was love, bro. Like in Miami, it's like that was my first time out there. It's an amazing city. Like if your viewers, if you ain't been, please go.
Been yet, man.
You ain't been, dog? Oh,
crazy. Man. I was pledging, man. My whole house and teammates went to Miami spring break.
Oh,
sick. When I tell you I was sick, I was like, oh my.
Yeah, you got to make it down there, dog.
Oh, I got to for sure.
It's a good time, man.
I'm already knowing.
They show love.
The stories I heard is crazy, but I already know, like from you though, because you was a big time actor. Now I'm like, yeah, I know it was true. For sure.
Yeah, no, we was in the mix because like that's the thing about football a little bit. Like you got the helmet on, so like Not like if you're like an Odell or like, you know, somebody big time, they might know, or you just like a big fan. But like, when you're on TV, your face, and I don't look too much different. Like, I don't, you know, I ain't had no beard, you know what I'm saying? I look how I look. So we was getting anywhere, dog. It wasn't no problem. Whoever I was with. But then that's the difference between LA and Miami. Like Miami love LA, even with the show on. Certain places, but LA, no love. Like
that's crazy.
No, it's LA crazy.
LA too? That's wild.
LA crazy. Like some spots, like that's why I like to go. Like where I know, but some places, you know, they hit you with the. You like man. I just want that, and then they like, I know who you are. Yeah. And I'm like, wait, what you like?
So you know,
I'm still behind the rope. I don't understand. Yeah. So, but I'm just like, I don't argue. I say, all right, bro. Like, I know I'm gonna go to another spot. But Miami, man, even still now to this day, I still certain places can go and like.
Oh yeah, I'm right. Especially get some love, especially with the show not being on Netflix.
And it just went on Netflix, so that was cool. And what was cool about Miami too, what like they ain't really film too much stuff out there. Really. So like I think like. Us was filming and this other show in the Keys. So I think just to like have that type of show and like bring opportunities to this city, like for like people to work and other jobs, man, like they really showed us love. And I had an amazing time, man. I love 305.
I'm already knowing.
I'm always down to go to Skyami.
You done had baddies hitting you in the DM. And
it's crazy. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. But I was glad to like be from LA, be from big city, because Miami also is like
fast, big city.
It's a lot going on. Like it stay open. It's open 24 hours. Yeah. Like you said, it's beautiful women out there. You get lost in the sauce easy. So I was glad to like have went to UCLA, experienced what I experienced. I had regrets. I partied. I did all that. You know, we got cute girls in LA too. So when I really got down there, I said, man, I'm here to work. Like all the other stuff, like
it's gonna come later.
Yeah, like you don't want to mess up the bag. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, you could be out all night, and then I got my call time is like 5:30, 6 in the morning. Yeah. So you know, I need a good night rest. Okay. I need to make sure I got my stuff together. Like you don't want to be rolling from the club to set. Right. And you're gonna be looking crazy because camera catch it all. So I was just like, man, I had to make sure like I had to keep my main thing out there. Yeah, for sure. But when I was off, I'm outside.
It was that time. For sure. He was outside.
I'm outside. And it was tough because I was young. Like everybody else was old. The Rock older.
They already did that in the past.
Yeah, they already did that. So I'm like 20. I was like 25, 26.
Right. You fresh.
And I'm just out mobbing, bro. Right. Sometimes just by myself, but figure it out.
Yeah, you can do that though.
Yeah, but I had a good time. And every so often, my co-stars, they went out with me a couple times.
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
We had a good time. We had a good time.
I'm already knowing, man.
And that's what life about. I feel like just making memories.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know, when you get older, man, you can just sit back and laugh. And
yeah, literally. Like I got memories not from like my past undergrad years. Even though this is my last year in college, you just got those though for sure.
You enjoy it, bro. Because like this is I mean. People always say college the best times. You know, it's good times. I feel like it's gonna be better times.
Yeah, most
you definitely like, man. It's still like, you know, I'm still cool with my college people. We still like just be laughing, just be thinking about, you know, some time, because they are special times, man. Because you grown. You're not an adult though, but you grown.
You
to
getting
the point,
close. You getting close.
But you ain't like all the way.
You ain't here real life adultness yet. Though.
Yeah, so it's like a good time because it's like. The in between stage. So.
Yeah, man. I had to ask that because I know, like in the show, like y'all was going crazy. Just like you said, you don't want to mess up the bag, but like in the show, like you feel me, it's people going crazy and messing up the bag. So I'm like, I know that.
It's a balance. It's a balance. But it was fun though, man. Like I call Pops sometime. Like Pops is crazy. Like, it's 150 teams out here, man. And he you went to college like
yeah, you know,
like you seen girls. I said nah. Pop. It's different. I said we in one vicinity, like
different game.
I'm in the mall, and like, but when 150 baddies, but it was tough though because it was season 1, so they ain't know I was quite yet.
Right.
But it's you know, season 2.
You ain't gotta say who, but it's been some like some baddies that's been on TV that ain't got in the DM. I know you probably didn't slid it. You didn't slid in the DM.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you gotta shoot that shot.
Yeah, for sure. You know, a couple. You know, more like reality. But it's like when you see them though, like they like some of them know. They know they was fans, so that was like it was cool. But it's like mutual. Like I'm fans of you too.
Right.
And I go up, I'm like, oh shit, I'm done. And they be like, I'm like, I know who. I'll be like, oh, you know, I don't listen.
Yeah.
But that's what's up though, like. But yeah, definitely with some action, you know. But you know, you got to be selective. You got to be careful out there. Yeah,
definitely for sure about that. So what's going on as far as I know? You said it was like you've been on the actors been on the strike right now.
Yeah, we mad. Actors been striking. Writers been striking. Writers just got done with their strike, thank God. And then actors, we still negotiating. We still in the middle of it right now.
So what's like the deal behind all of that? Why it's writers and actors on strike right now?
It's a few things. One is AI. Like they want to use artificial intelligence with the background people, with the actors. But they don't want to pay you for that, you know. Just it's almost like similar to like now with the image and likeness. Like you want to use my likeness,
but you don't want to pay.
But you want to pay me.
Got you.
So we ain't with that. And also for the streaming, for these Netflix and Hulu's and Amazons, like the streaming money just it ain't right. Even right now, like you said, my show on Netflix, which is a blessing. It's been extra exposure, extra things are coming in the future. But I ain't got a cent. I ain't got a cent. Yeah.
Wow, man.
I ain't got a cent from that. I've got residuals though, you know, thank God from being on HBO, but yeah, it's been on there, you know, it's been a top 10 show for like since it's been out, you know, for the most part. And I haven't got none of that, so we fighting for that. And then you know, just other, you know, little things too. Just, you know, it's all about being fair, you know.
Yeah, right. You gotta get yours at the end of the day for all your hard work.
Yeah, that's what I think. And these studios, they're making a lot of money, you know, so it's like just about being fair with certain things.
Definitely.
But yeah, we striking, so it's been kind of slow. So hopefully that pick up soon.
How long has it been going for?
Man, shoot, like at least like going on like since April, for real, yeah.
And it's crazy because I think I heard something about that, or like I was talking to somebody that was like, yeah, like I think like actors on strike is like you ain't been seeing like no movies like getting put out like for real.
Not too much. A little bit. They've been pushing stuff back, but then my thing too is ain't been like no good stuff.
Yeah, like I think the one movie with Denzel is called The Equalizer.
Equalizer 3,
I didn't even know that came out. Like that's why I was like,
they can't do no promo.
Yeah, that's what
the strike.
That's what I was.
Which has been affecting stuff. A lot of people been trying to hold off. to come out with stuff.
Right.
But you know, some things like they just like, you know, it is what it is. We just gotta, you know, I feel like you got like a certain time when you gotta come out with stuff. But yeah, it should be when it's over, should be a floodgate of you know, new content, man, and yeah, get back to it, man. But yeah, it's been a grind though, man. I mean, I feel like it's acting, filming, TV is just as competitive as like trying to be a professional athlete. Cause you got a lot of people trying to do this, man.
Trying to be actors and everything.
Yeah, be in the business. So it's been tough, man. Been challenging, but it's still fun though, man. I'm still dream chasing, still going after the dream, and you know, God willing to get on, you know, another good series in a film, and just you know, just keep it rolling. But then also like learning like make moves outside of just business, cause it's a lot of opportunities outside, man, especially now these days, and yeah, you gotta get multiple streams of income coming in, and that's the plan. Cause even you know, now you seeing like other like actors and even like the Magic Johnson, LeBron, you seeing them making all these moves outside of
sports,
their main thing, but they're also using the connection, because like being in that position, you get to meet, you know, different people and some people wouldn't normally meet, and you just gotta parlay them relationships.
Got you. So you doing like, I know you said you should be streaming Call of Duty and stuff.
Yeah, y'all got into the gaming world, getting into that more, man. Like streaming more, you know, like I hosted a couple like tournaments during COVID and like broadcasted, and I was like, man, because honestly, the last season of my show, my character was a gamer.
Oh yeah,
and it just opened up. He played League of Legends, which I didn't even know. I never heard of.
It was a real thing,
and I didn't know gaming was a real thing until because I was just used to like, I've always like loved playing PlayStation, you know, with the homies, or playing at home or playing online. But I didn't know like people had tournaments and people was getting paid. I didn't know that was a whole thing. So I was just like, damn, this is crazy. And it kind of like brought some opportunities and just opened up my mind to it. And I'm just all for like, you know, if I'm gonna do something else, I want to do something I enjoy to do.
Right.
Cause I'm the one that got to do it. So yeah, I've been getting into the gaming, real estate. Cause I feel like you just hear a lot of people, like even my family, my grandparents, they bought property a long time ago, and still got it to this day, and just see like, I think just the benefits of like, you know, income property,
the value,
if that's like flipping or tenants, you know, whatever, you know, I mean, it do got some struggles. I think I see Cardi B the other day say she'd rather have Birkins than tenants. But I mean, her tenants ain't paying up.
Crazy statement.
Crazy statement. Yes, it's crazy. But I mean, I get like going through it. I get a little bit, because tenants they a headache, bro, and like people ain't been paying rent and all this stuff, and it just like. But I feel like it's nothing like owning something, having something, you know. And you could whatever you want to do with it. If you know, God only got good tenants, or you want to flip it, or you want to, you know, hold on to it. You know, if shit is something hit the fan, you always can, you know,
fall back,
sell it and do something else with it. So
flipping, that's a hustle for real.
Yeah,
like, back in the city, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, Detroit, y'all city
is like crazy, man.
Yeah, and then it went up. And just think if you like had something and you like kept a hold of, especially like your grandparents or your parents, and then really like, you know, really like
fix it up,
being patient. But that's the thing, is just the patience. Like not everybody is willing to be that patient, because it's definitely like, you know, like one of them things is playing long ball with the real estate. But then and then I invested in a restaurant a couple years ago. So that it's called the Hideaway. And that opened up, we've been opening up like over like going on 2 years now.
Okay, that's in LA?
It's in Beverly Hills, bro, off Rodeo. Yeah, it's called the Hideaway,
Check that out, man.
Yeah, you gotta check it out, dog. It's Mexican food.
Okay, I mess with Mexican food. I've been in Rodeo, I think, twice since I've been out here.
I got you, got to.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, got to. Yeah, certain things you gotta, while you here, bro, when you got the time.
I said, that really be the time.
It's the time, man, the energy, But I mean, I think LA is big, so you can't, you know, you ain't gonna see it all, and you live here, it's still things I'm like, I ain't even know, I never even been in this part of LA. That's crazy. But just trying to like keep my eyes and ears to different things, you know, that makes sense.
Right.
And you know, like acting came out of nowhere, and it wasn't something I imagined or hoped, and it worked out, and doing other things I never did. So, you know, just like I said, you know, just networking, meeting folks, you know, taking advantage of, you know, these relationships, because that's what it's all about, man. Like,
definitely
all about relationships.
Speaking of that, we share a common bond, man, common foe. You put me part of the greatest fraternity in the world. Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, man.
Come on.
Obviously, you feel me, we share that. Tell me, like, what was your mindset of going there? First off, how you feel me discover how did you get into that?
Yeah, man.
What made you want to be the bruh? Just put it that way.
Shoot, man, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't really have like any, like, my dad's not the bruhs, my grandpa's not the bruhs.
Yeah.
But it was just something about the purple and gold, the boots.
Yeah.
I think like being from Cali, we don't have
it ain't that big.
It ain't HBCU like we got one black college, and that's a grad school. That's Charles Drew University in Compton. But like some people at HBUs, they don't even know that. They're like, y'all do, but we don't have like none on the West Coast, so it wasn't a thing. And then I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't until like Drumline and like Stomp the Yard when I was like seeing like about fraternities, because I always seen like white fraternities, you know, Revenge of the Nerds and like that type of stuff. But I was like, oh, there's black fraternities? Yeah. And I'm like, man, like, you know, I'm just learning. I'm like, you know, it's a whole nother world. And then I get to UCLA and I'm just like, you know, I'm thinking it's gonna be like in the movies, but y'all don't see too many like black frats. I just see, you know, all the white frats. Right. And I'm just like, man, like, well, I don't want to do that. Like, I want to do something, you know, like different. That's gonna be like, you know, forever. And then like, but it was still like UCLA's Lambda chapter. Yeah. So it's citywide.
It's citywide.
So it's like 5 schools for one chapter.
One chapter, yeah.
So I never saw none of the bruhs like my whole time, like none in the yard. And I'm really like trying to pursue, because I'm like, if I'm gonna do this, I want to like, because we had campus, we had alphas. But I don't know, it just didn't like attract me. And then I don't know, it's something like we had one of my coaches was a Q.
Oh, at UCLA?
Yeah, UCLA. Okay. He was on there for a year. Right. And I just seen how he was and the way he like carried himself and how he was, and you know, like smooth dude. Yeah. So I was like, and I was like, yeah, I want to be what you are. Yeah. But he wasn't there long enough, and he was gone when another dude 1 year and out. So I'm trying to figure out, like, how do I be the bruhs? I'm on Facebook. I'm hearing people. I'm going through the messages like, I want to be an Omega. And some dude finally hit me. He's like, "Yeah, that's not how you do it. Exactly. That's not how you do it." So it didn't work out in undergrad, and I thought my journey was over. It's over, yeah. But one of my best friends, he the bruhs at Texas Southern.
Okay, yeah.
And he was like, "You could do a grad chapter," and I was like, "For real?" I'm like, what you mean? Like how's that work? And he's like, "Yeah, they got chapters for people that got degrees if you want to join." So I found a chapter my chapter's Tall here in Compton. Found a good chapter. You know, they do a lot of great work in the community. Right. We mentor, you know, we always win awards, man. Like the Grand Boss List, you know, Ricky Lewis. He part of my chapter. He was made in Florida, but you know, he taught on now. So I just was like, you know, once I found out I could still pursue it, man, I just went all the way in, man. And I just was like, yes. And as I learned more about the frat, just about, you know, the founders and like, you know, and I'm a Christian, man, you know, being a Christian-based organization. Yeah, Christian-based organization, and just, you know, the cardinal principles and a motto. I just like, this, you know, that's what I want to, you know, pursue, and man, and you know, I was also fortunate, man, to be picked and join, man, and it, you know, it's been it was tough, man. It was hard but fair. But it was yeah, man, it was. I don't regret it all. Exactly. I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to do it again.
Hell no, I'm not.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it again. And but it was like definitely like a journey. And I did it like different. Like I would like I did it like after, where I was like on the show. I'm going through the process while I'm like on a show. Yeah. So it was humbling, bro, because like. The show got you on cloud 9, and then the brass bring you back down to reality. Right. But I needed that balance, you know. And yeah, man, I love my line brothers. I love like what the frat stand for, and even like, you know, bringing us together, man. You know, like that's what it's all about, and just, you know, that friendship, man. And Yeah, you know, I wish I could have had the opportunity at UCLA, but you know, it wasn't my calling. But you know, I went through later, and you know, I'm appreciative of it.
Yeah, everybody's journey is different to it for sure, definitely. Yeah. But I know, like for me, like I think the first time I seen a bruhs was both of my siblings went to HBCU. So my sister went to I think is it Benedict College? I think it's Benedict College in South Carolina. So. Yeah, and then my brother went to Bethune-Cookman.
Gotcha.
So like I both went down there like to move them in and like for their graduation. So like you know, bruh sending it out at the graduation every time. So I see it, I'm like, ooh, what's that? You feel me?
Yeah.
But it's like it give you a rush for real, and then like. They're like, yeah, them Omegas, as my sister's talking about. Ooh. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll mess with that.
Yeah.
And then it just so happened. I get to high school, and like my head coach, he's my mentor too. He was the bruhs. So it's like now I see how, you feel me, the bruhs carry themselves. I see like what they stand on. Yeah. And like, you feel me, he wasn't going for no BS, but at the same time he's one of the coolest people in the world, man. Yeah. You feel me, you can call him for anything. So yeah, like that's what I've been around. And then like some administrators was bruhs too. So then it's like, you feel me, that's all I see. Yeah, it's like that's all I've been around, that's all I seen. That's all I'm seeing while I'm growing up from a young man. Yeah. And then like the people that's in my high school, the players that went on to college, they became bruhs. So it's like a cycle, you feel me? Yeah. So it's like it gotta it's like
it makes sense,
man. It makes sense. It gotta happen now for real. Like
it's like
my man C's, he went to SIU, he became a bruhs. Like literally his new year, he came back to visit, bro. He came in with the gold boots. I'm like, oh, he too cold. I'm like, he cold. I'm like, yeah. That turned me up for sure. But no, that definitely. So it's like it's really like it all made sense for me for sure, for real.
Yeah, and then it all work out. I feel like wherever, you know, whatever's supposed to happen is supposed to happen.
Yeah,
you know?
Literally.
And I'm appreciative of it. And it also just was like when you hear people say like I've been around like, you know, Omegas, and like when people hear you saying Omega, I don't know, I just like the reaction, because like it's either like one or two things. It's either like, you know, they like, oh, you and Omega are like, you know, but it's in the reaction where it's like Kappas and Alphas, I don't hear nothing. You know, respectfully Sigmas, Iotas. Like it's just like, oh, whatever, but you know,
you see, it's a two-way world you're gonna get for sure. I'm used to it now.
And it's always people that be like, they always be like, they like, oh, I could tell. Like I knew you was one of those. And it's like, what that mean?
As soon as I came in, like I knew you was gonna be the bruhs. Literally, I'm like, how you know? It's like it just fit you. So I'm like, I feel like I made it. You made
a good choice.
Like, it fit you for sure. Yeah. Whether that's a good reason or a bad reason.
Yeah, for sure.
It fits you though.
Yeah.
But I definitely can say like just like the cardinal principles, bro. Like it all stand, like go with my morals. Like you talk about manhood and perseverance, like you feel me, I was doing all of that before, you feel me, I was the bruhs, you feel me? So it's like it all like intertwined with each other. Yeah. And then just the simple fact is, like, you feel me, you want to give back to the community. Like I'm big on that for sure. Yeah. Like I just like this past spring I just did my first annual youth camp for
that's cool.
For like the youth in the city. So it's like
they did it early, because I feel like a lot of people do that.
Yeah, they do
when
that.
They get to the league, you know.
They do that towards like June and July and stuff. But I know, like, I had just graduated, and like this was something I've been wanting to do.
Right,
and I'm like, you feel me? Like, you feel me? People talk about, you feel me, the bruhs giving back to the community, so and forth. But it's like I feel I'm gonna really do it. You feel me? So that was really one of my biggest deals though. But it's definitely like I love the bruhs, man, for sure though. It
man.
Do everything, man.
Yeah, it's been interesting, man.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting, sure.
Man. But
for sure,
it's been a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Meeting some good men. You know, and you probably gonna be busy, but yeah, I'm definitely going to Clay. I'm definitely going to.
Oh yeah, the last Clay I done been to was crazy.
Which one was?
North Carolina.
Oh, y'all Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte,
yeah. I didn't go to Charlotte,
that was my first Clay, man. It was crazy.
Yeah,
had one of the best times of my life though.
Yeah, I didn't go to Charlotte. I went to New Orleans, the last one, but I'm gonna go to Tampa.
Yeah.
You know, we praying you in Cameron.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to send you some videos.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
So it's cool though. It's worth a while.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be plenty of clays.
They said we got 4 minutes, so now you're just gonna break it down into segments. I got segments I do like at the end of every show.
For sure.
So basically, give me your top 5 NFL players. All time.
Of all time?
It could be all time or it could be right now. Or you can do both for real.
Okay. Man, my top 5 players, no order. I gotta go Lawrence Taylor.
LT. Okay.
LT, Ray Lewis, Tom Brady.
Gotta go Tom.
Randy Moss.
Right.
And dang, hold on.
That fifth spot ain't so many people that go there for sure.
Because I'm like, boy, it gotta be 5A, 5B. I gotta go Deion Sanders. You gotta go Prime.
You gotta go Prime.
And Barry Sanders. Like,
that's my favorite player, man. He the reason.
And I'm missing.
The reason I wanted to play football in the first place.
Barry.
Man.
Yeah.
My dad, I was watching TV. My dad and my cousin. I seen Barry. They showed Barry Sanders highlights, and I'm like, oh, this is crazy. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I gotta.
He cold. He was cold, especially Madden. And probably now, former player, I'll do now too. I even though Tom Brady done, that was my retire. But now I gotta go. I gotta go Micah Parsons.
Micah is crazy.
Yeah,
I think he gonna win the defensive player of the year one of these years.
Aaron Donald.
Wow.
Devontae Adams. I gotta go Diggs.
Diggs got that energy, man. I ain't gonna lie. Crazy.
I like Diggs and Tyreek. Tyreek going crazy.
Tyreek
going crazy.
I can do that. I can do that. I can go.
He going crazy right now. Like,
yeah. You put two D linemen.
Yeah, I couldn't think about no
quarterback. You ain't put no quarterback in there?
I was thinking, but like, yeah, not right now. Not right now. Maybe Buddy from Buffalo.
Josh Allen?
Yeah, Josh Allen.
Yeah. Him and Pat.
Yeah, I was gonna say Pat. Yeah, actually, yeah, Pat been winning. So
yeah,
Pat,
it's crazy. It's like you can't. It's like
that's my 5A, 5B Tyreek.
Yeah, cold, man.
Because he been winning. Buffalo. Josh Allen ain't won yet.
He ain't win, but he been winning, but he didn't get to that supreme level or that Super Bowl or that NFC AFC championship. He didn't get to that yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I feel like okay, so we got that out the way. I got two more. We're gonna ask you, what's the GOAT, the greatest of all time shoe in your opinion? Shoe.
Oh, shoe.
Shoe and shoe. We can go
NBA shoe. My bad. Shoe. Man, I'm a Jordan 1 fan.
Jordan 1, okay.
So okay. Yeah, any Jordan 1s with the color toe.
The color toe?
Yeah, with the color toe. Yeah. Okay. So I mean, of course you can go Brez, you go Royals, but you gotta have a color toe, like the white toe. Only white toe I like is the Mochas.
Oh yeah, the Mochas is crazy.
Yeah, that's it.
Crazy. I gotta go Air Force Ones though.
Okay.
Yeah, I got them on right now, but you got to get the Air Force One is crazy.
Yeah, go anything.
It's just a staple.
That's what I was gonna say too. I was thinking
Forces. It's a staple in the city, bro. It's like it's a staple, bro.
I feel you.
And then you said NBA shoe. You can do NBA shoe.
No, I didn't know. I thought
you can say.
Oh yeah, shooter. I mean, of course, Steph.
Steph over Ray or or who do that play with the Pacers?
Reggie Miller. Yeah. You know Reggie our guy. He a Bruin, so. He our guy, but Steph, bro.
Yeah, Steph is crazy.
He's ridiculous.
And he
bro.
had a game winner last night too. That's crazy.
Man, he ridiculous. And he is not even with shooting, but he got a hole-in-one in golf. Like,
oh yeah,
anybody that can do that like live, like, because most people do that like nobody see. You know, it's like on some regular stuff. But you do it like when it's time to perform. Like he a performer, bro. Like when the lights come on, it's different. It's different.
Got you. Last question. We gotta do. I always say we gotta do something for the ladies. What's your what's the how can I put it? What is the must that a lady must have for you?
Oh man, she gotta be funny. She gotta be funny. Yeah, and some booty too, you know, for sure.
I feel it.
But she gotta be funny though, man. I'm a like upbeat.
Yeah, you a body. Like, you gotta laugh. You don't want to be in a boring relationship.
Nah, bro. I love to laugh. Like you know, I mean, life is serious sometimes, but like you gotta like don't take it too serious, man. You gotta laugh, enjoy it. And if you ain't funny, like, cause I'm always joking, clowning.
You need somebody you can laugh with. I feel like the same with me. Like, I know me, I'm a laugh regardless. Even I make a joke about your nut.
Anybody I'm around, like, if you ain't funny, I ain't working with you, but yeah, definitely sense of humor, man. That's number one. And booty and some slick edges.
You gotta get the slick edges. Gotta have the hair done.
Yeah, please, hair done.
Yeah, it's the same, man. Girl she gotta know how to cook, man.
Okay.
She got to know how to cook. I can cook. I'm a great cook, and I'm a grill master. Obviously with the bros.
Oh, for real? Oh yeah, we got to hit the grill then.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You already know. But yeah, I just feel like with me growing up, my mom always cooked my dad a meal.
Yep.
It's like I feel like that's what I'm used to, because I feel like that's how I should go. I don't know.
That's that Midwest. Because my stepmom, my dad first wife, she's from Ohio, so yeah. Okay. She used to cook good, but Cali, I don't know. Girls don't be cooking nothing out here. So like I don't know. It's different for me, because like some girls they'll like lead with that, and it's cool, but like I'm used to like girls not cooking nothing. Right. So I don't care. Gotcha. But like, and then it's like hopefully it's good. Cause I don't, if it's
some
nasty,
girls,
some girls like,
nasty, you gotta break to like, nah, boo boo, I ain't gonna lie, this ain't it. You can't do that.
Yeah, that ain't it. So, but yeah, I feel you that would be nice too, but I ain't the all saying all. But I understand.
I got you now.
Cause you might cook better than.
If it's we can have a mashup. You feel me? You cook this better than me. I cook this better than you. We can have our days with that. But
true. But you gotta cook something.
She gotta cook something, man. I ain't gonna lie. She gotta cook something. Man,
I got you.
For real.
I got you, dog.
But nah, dog. That's the end of the show. I appreciate you for having on, man.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? Obviously, to start to something big, bro. Appreciate you, bro. You feel me? I appreciate all your hard work you done did. Obviously, you feel me? You done been to the highest with TV. You feel me? I'm hopeful, you feel me, after the strike, you feel me, you're gonna have bigger and better things coming.
Yes, sir, man.
God willing. But you feel me? This is the Real and Raw Podcast with Agent Zero, Donovan Carter, man. We out.